Hello everyone, my name is Jesse, this is The Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself from games I've never played or heard about. This is NieR Replicant, Song of the Ancients, Fate, but apparently the original version, I was not aware until recently that there was an original soundtrack and then the kind of replicant soundtrack. But either way, I've heard of this song on this channel already, which I'm guessing was the remade version, and I'm pretty sure the song is also in Automata. I don't know, it's kind of hard to keep track of all this stuff, but I'm currently playing through this game right now as we speak for the first time, Replicant. So I'm not sure if I've heard it yet in game. I really can't remember. But this is Song of the Ancients, Fate from the original. Sure, requested by Josh on PayPal. Let's go. Trying to see if I recognize it. I just realized I don't have the video up. I'm a professional. Oh, this song. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's how many versions of this song are there? Oh, okay. One of the few songs on the channel that I've heard before in some way or another. Oh, we have violin. I have not heard this version in the game yet, I'm pretty sure. I love Amy Evans. Oh, I see now. Okay. I'll talk about this later. Her voice sounds so dreamy to me. So far, this one seems to be like one of the more intense versions of the song, like more battle version of it. But I'm trying to see where a battle would take place with the context of the character singing. But I did notice the guitar in this one. You don't hear acoustic guitar too much in NieR. I also just noticed that the album art is Grimoire. Now I know. like this is one of the most like iconic songs of the series of all of NieR. Seems to show up in more places than others. This part, like just this instrumental part with the vocal, sounds very like exotic dance. Almost flamenco, not quite. But the chord progression. Okay. So as it fades out, a couple things here. So I'm at the point now in my YouTube career where I've heard so many songs that I can't possibly remember what each one sounds like unless I physically go back and listen to my old videos or something. So I didn't do that here. I know I checked out a Fate version of the song, which is the exact same title as this one, but I'm pretty positive that it was the remade version of it. So I don't know what that sounds like. I don't know the difference. I'm gonna have to hear that on my own. I'm gonna have to like decipher NieR music like as a study on my own, because it's vast, you know. I still haven't heard all the Replicant songs, let alone the original soundtrack. So it's gonna take a lot of pulling apart and then comparing that to Automata as well. So either way, I don't remember this version of this song that I've ever heard. I feel like this song of the Ancients is quite iconic in the series. It keeps showing up. I keep hearing it. It is, from what I know now, you know, Devil is singing it on the fountain, and then you hear the little duet in the bar where they both sing it, even though it's just Emmy singing twice. So it's got some history, right? As far as this version, this is like way more intense. Obviously it sounds more like a war and battle type thing, so that's kind of confusing because I'm not at the point of the story. I haven't completed the game yet. I wouldn't even say I'm halfway through, so I'm clearly not going to read these comments later because they might spoil it for me. But I don't know what that kind of music has to do with the twins, because I don't really see those two. I don't see that energy combining with them, is what I'm saying. But one thing I'm going to say is something that keeps coming up in the comments. You know, people have their opinions. That's okay. It's okay to have opinions. It's kind of messed up to tell other people they're wrong about their opinions. But, you know, I hear a lot of like, oh, I prefer the original. Oh, I prefer the, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter, right? You're gonna like whatever you heard first, most likely, anyways. But what I'm saying is that what people said about the original is that the drums were like punchier. Everything is a little more in your face, I guess. And I guess I can hear that now. I don't know which ones I've done that are original, which ones I've done that are not original. I don't know, because a lot of times these uploaders, the NieR world is kind of confusing with uploads, because I'll have like this image uploaded, but it'll be like the remake. You know what I mean? Like it gets lost in the sauce. So I don't know which ones I've heard are original and which ones aren't. But supposedly, I'm 99% sure this is an original version of Song of the Ancients' Fate. And I did actually hear, not by comparison to the other one because I don't remember, but I did hear like a punchier sound in general. It sounded a little more raw. And, you know, I'm not really sure why they decided to remake the songs. Probably just to bump them up in quality, right? To compress them more, mix and master them more. But, you know, that's not everybody's taste, I guess. I enjoy, to me, I mean, I just like NieR music. I don't care. We're like, the more the merrier, to be honest. If I can get another version, another remix of something, cool. You know, I don't really think there's bad music in NieR, so that's already, I'm biased towards that. But I definitely hear the punchier side of the original. It's a little, I don't know, it just sounds a little less professional in not a bad way. It just, that's just what I get from it. Also, there was violin in this version, which I'm not sure if I've heard that before. I feel like I've heard maybe like 4 or 5 versions of this song, and I just there's no way I can remember which one's which. I feel like Automata has like 3 or 4 versions by itself. This game maybe has at least 3 versions of it. So this might be, I just dropped my pen. This might be the most remix song in the whole series. I don't know. Let me know. But the song itself, one thing that makes it very, very great, and this goes for any song that can do this, what makes it stand out and go above and beyond your normal song, if you're ever wondering why is a song so, you know, whatever, besides the context it may have, it's the melody. You know, even though we don't know what she's saying, but we know the da 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 da. We know that a strong vocal melody on its own can surpass like the iconic status of a song, because now you can take that melody and turn that into a guitar riff or a piano melody or something. Like you can take that melody and put it onto any sort of instrument and it will sound good, and we know what it will be. So those are the kind of things that I really like about NieR, but especially the song. The song does it really well. We know the vocal melody completely on its own, and that's what makes almost any remix version of this cool, because we already are familiar with that line, whatever she's saying. So this is really cool. I don't really do things like this often. I don't do, you know, I don't really revisit songs or something like that. But, you know, at some point when I'm done with the game, there's going to be a time where I do like a top 20 list of my favorite songs from Automata and Replicant. But it's going to take a while, because I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to have to decipher the original, the Replicant. You know, it's gonna take a while, and I have to familiarize myself with them. Meanwhile, I listen to, you know, 10-20 songs a day, so it's a lot of work for my ears and my brain. But I'm glad I'm playing this. I'm actually playing this pretty damn soon, today as we speak. By the way, if you want to watch me play it, it's twitch.tv Uncle Jesse. The VODs will be there as well as highlights. And I'm currently playing through this right now, so I don't want to get spoiled. So I'm gonna ignore all of you for now, and I'll revisit these later. But in the meantime, thanks for the request, Josh. If you want to do the same thing, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are totally fine. Those are guaranteed ways I will check out your song if you don't mind waiting. If you do not want to wait, there is the Platinum Trophy tier on Patreon, which expedites your request to the very top, thus eliminating the wait. Big thank you to Aiden, Justin, Kevin, Musha Mary, the BRM, Your Average Metalhead, and DJ Singletone for being a part of that. Thanks to all my other Patreon supporters, and thanks to you for watching and for showing me NieR Replicant, or the NieR series I should say. It's quite fun. The game matches the music. It's a really good series, and I'm having fun with it right now. So until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. Peace.